All right, welcome back. Now, before I do this example, I just want to make sure I remind you guys that when we talk about using the rules of radicals, remember that you can only use the rules or the properties of radicals when dealing with real valued numbers, real valued expressions. So the first thing we're going to do is, because we have a bunch of negatives under the radicals, is we have to deal with the negatives under the radicals first before we do the operations, okay, and use the properties of radicals. So let's do A. So the first thing we're going to do is simplify these using I, okay? So this would be equal to I square root 9 times I square root 25, okay? And then what I would do is gather up the like terms. So I'm going to I squared, right? So this is going to equal I squared. And now I can use the properties of exponents and say, okay, this is going to give me 3 because it's a perfect square. This is 5 because it's a perfect square. So I get 3 times 5. Now, I squared is -1, right? So remember, I squared is -1. So this is going to end up being -15. So it turns out to be a real number, okay? Right, so it's -15. Now what about this one? Now here, again, we're going to change these to I first. So this is going to be I root 15 times I root 3, which is going to equal I squared times root 15 times root 3. Okay. Now at this point, I'm going to combine these. So this is going to be -1, so that's just going to give me -1. And then this is going to be root 15 times 3, which is root 45. Okay. Now I can simplify this a little further, because this is the same as what? 5 times 9. Which gives me -1 times root 9 times root 5. And this gives me -3, because this is 3 times -1, root 5. And I'm done. Now, I could have done something different up here. I could have split this up into 5 times 3, right, and split it off and had root 3 times root 3, got the same answer. Probably would have got it faster. So another way of doing it. Now, what about C here? Again, we're going to change using I first. We're going to simplify this to I root 50 divided by I root 2. And the i's will cancel. And so in this case here, now I can combine both of them using properties of radicals. And I get 50 over 2. Now I can simplify this to root 25, which gives me 5. All right, that's it. Have a good night.